How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carlson here with another episode of the Vampire Diaries. We are shifting into the second half of this season, this final season, with episode 9 of season 8. And Stefan is off the rails. Yeah, that ending, not great. He was, trying to keep it in control for the most part. And the temptation was just too much. And, yeah. As Damon said, all better off, so should be kind of entertaining. So yeah, but at the same time, it's not what, especially towards the ending of the season, it does become, I don't know, there is this gut feeling inside of me that feels like it does become a little bit of a sour note in a sense, just because we don't have that much episodes left, in terms of, well, not just focusing on all of the other character stories, but also try to get Stefan back on good graces and for him to come to acceptance to what he's done and all of that. I know this whole thing was to spare Caroline's girls at the end of the day, but still, once he does rein it in a lot, there's going to be some self-reflection, no doubt, in terms of what he's done. So, yeah, this is episode number 9 of season 8 of the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
The evil lackey you were trying to reach is no longer at your service.
There's that Damon sense of humor I miss. Where are you?
Well,
You still yearning for him after he yanked your heart out?
So, I'm gonna need you to pause your murder spree of brotherly love, drive to Mystic Falls, and deliver me.
It's very bold that she's expecting this from Damon after he ripped her heart out.
So what do you say, Damon? Yes or yes?
How about no?
I'm on my way.
Ah!
Text you the
You want to know why you're so distracted, Damon? It's because that woman is still in your head.
If Stefan is low-key hinting about the prospect of killing Sybil,
we are going to burn her to the ground.
you know what? Go off, Stefan. I know you're an asshole at the minute, but Sybil is not exactly our bestie.
You need. I have the bell. You have the tuning fork. And together we're like chocolate and peanut butter.
or peanut butter and garbage.
Some people might not like
I'm trying
chocolate
to
and
make
peanut butter.
amends. I could have just as easily called Damon.
Like me.
Seriously, because of everything you've done.
You don't have to trust me. But I sure as hell am trusting you. With a weapon of terrible power.
Yeah. Look. She's not a saint by any means. We've established that. But you root for Celine. And there have been worse characters we've struck an alliance with before in the show. So, yeah. I mean, Caroline had the bloody hots for Klaus, for crying out loud. And Klaus has come around a long way, which is saying something.
I invited them. Don't worry. As long as I get what I want, I'll make sure they behave.
Oh, hells. This is cozy.
No.
I think
Oh,
you
we
meant
said
to
no
say,
there.
Yes, Sybil. Whatever your heart and beautiful face and body desire.
I think what I meant to say was no.
Fight it, Damon! Fight it!
That is exactly what I need to do.
Oh, it's not working as much as
How did you do that?
Oh,
I
dearie.
have no idea what you're talking about.
David!
But I hope it hurt.
We've been together almost 3 years, and never once have you played the immortal card on me. Is it maybe because you gave me a vial of literal immortality to wear around my neck at all times? Is that maybe more than just a symbol?
Yeah.
Like I said, that is merely a token of my eternal love for you.
Okay. Yes. Know what you will. The fact is, we don't know what would happen if I turned. Can't do it. Even if I wanted to.
It's not like you can stop her heart or anything like that. Stimulate death. Kaiser showed it.
I killed your friend.
Okay. Then you know why I'm here. Payback's a bitch.
She just wanted a drink.
Year, the judges.
It's been nothing but trouble. Why did you give me this?
It was Elena's.
Yeah, I know that. Why does it mean anything to me? I hold it.
Damon.
And I get this little flicker of warmth. And then poof, it's gone.
What did that woman do to you?
Oh.
After I flip my switch.
Somewhere deep down in that part of you where Elena is still buried.
Yeah.
Find that place, Damon. Fight for her. Or
It's like she
spend the
is
rest
low
of
key.
eternity trying to figure out what happened to the best part of you.
Ooh. It
It's
is
your
like
choice.
Elena is low key shrieking out inside his head, but.
I have something for you.
Oh no. Well, we said about history repeating in the last episode. It looks like we're doing so here.
Your friendly neighborhood.
Take it from me, Elena Gilbert never really goes away.
So how do we win him back?
They keep mentioning Elena every. Oh no.
We remind Damon of what really happened at Miss Mystic Falls.
Yep, history repeating. Great. Yeah, all this talk about Elena is making me more and more convinced, like, we're gonna see her again. Or at least Catherine, maybe?
Oh. Yeah, apparently the town's been using a fake charter boat since 1992, and I'm just trying to find a real one.
Oh no. Oh no.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. She told me if anyone asked about a bill, that I need.
At least Matt got to him.
I'm supposed to stop you.
Yeah.
Not for drinking out of blood bags.
It's not my fault you fell off the wagon.
But you could have helped me in my time of need.
You could have not been a dick in the last episode.
Here, Elena. It was to protect her from you.
Wow! Oh my god. No.
Just dance. And trust that Elena is right here dancing with you.
Imagine. Just imagine. You'll be at Zen.
Struggle with it for so long.
Bonnie's
All I
been
saw
through
was
too
how hard
much.
it was. I'm gonna just live.
What changed?
Fell in love with a vampire that makes me feel alive.
I kind of don't want Bonnie to be a vampire, but if this is the way they're going about it, then I don't know. You didn't even ask.
I lost.
Just bittersweet.
I can't wear this. If it's a promise of anything more than my love for you.
Oh. That's it though. I mean, I was gonna say, like, Bonnie's, in terms of her mindset, it is a complete drastic change.
Forever.
That'll be a nice little side effect. But what's really gonna happen is eventually your humanity is gonna flood back and crush you.
Well, just because you lack
You'll be
humanity.
consumed with guilt for killing Tyler Lockwood.
Yeah, because
For
of you.
kidnapping. You're finally getting it. Fighting means feeling, and both are useless. Your soul is damned anyway, so just give up. Give in and give me.
How about another option? Piss off.
I had to strike her upstairs. I'll take you.
Unless it's a bait. Unless it's a bait. I don't want him to, like,
How dumb do you think I
do
am?
this.
I was hoping Caroline would rope him in.
Why?
Because once the bell is assembled, there's only one family who can ring it.
His.
His.
Damon just took Sybil inside.
Matt is the key.
Giving her that striker.
So please exit quickly and get home safely.
Do we find out who
Thank you
won?
all for coming.
But who won?
Yeah, who won? You did.
It's a six-way tie.
Now go home.
The more I understand, she's never going away.
You're really shooting yourself in the
And
foot there,
there's not enough
Sybil.
room in my head for both of you.
Oh! Have we found our ding dong?
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
It's not
You
your
wanna
fault.
Make it up to me? Radio your guys and tell them to get as far away from here as possible so I can steal that thing.
What a sentence. If he wasn't a former sheriff, then yeah, it would be wild.
I've been dealing with you for weeks now. Covering your tracks, laying in hospital bed so you can get your kicks, and now you're ditching me?
Pretty much. Yeah.
You're choosing her over your own brother?
No, I'm choosing myself over everyone else. I was made for Cade's world.
Now you've just ruined that suit, so that's neat. Hells.
Such exemplary young women. I have no idea that the world is out to crush them.
You're not winning this one, Carrie, I'm afraid. Throw the ball at his head.
Boy, you could die in there. Look, if something happened
Especially
to
with
you,
Ripper
if
Stafford.
I had to survive you, knowing that if I just spoken up, I can't bear the thought.
At least he's being honest.
When did you become such a sap?
I love these two so much.
Human who makes me feel alive.
Oh, that's cheating. You can't use her words against her.
But we're engaged, Caroline. That means we're in this together. You're not just an innocent bystander.
Well, we can break off an engagement as well.
So, unless you want to call the whole thing off, blood is on your hands too.
Oh no. Ouch.
There's a way to live with this. I know it sounds bad, but you're alive. You're still you.
I love how Carrie is trying to give her hope.
Killing people? That's not me. I don't want this.
I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
Please, just kill me. Quickly.
I went to college. I became a news anchor. There are downsides.
It's not all sunshine rainbows.
But the one very big positive is that life doesn't have to stop after you die.
No.
I can help you.
Look at Carrie shine.
It was to keep it a secret.
Please, I guess what you two were doing 30 minutes into our little hostage scenario.
Get in the truck and leave her behind.
Before you take that bell anywhere,
you might want to hear her. Yeah, hear her out. Come on, Matt. You've come a long way this season.
I'm in this until I decide that I'm done. 3 years, 10 years.
Kate's like, I knew it!
Kate was
yes!
right. This is fun. I don't want to quit.
You and not fun. Happiness.
Oh. I had a feeling that was
Till
going to
then,
happen.
just stay away from me.
Yeah, I can't blame her.
I'm still the luckiest man on earth.
Our forever is just gonna have to be 60 to 70 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have to make it. What if it wasn't just my forever? What if it could be ours?
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
What if you could take the cure?
What?
You did to my brain so many months ago. That's gone too.
I got that. Upside the head. So this is Damon's big revenge. If you think there's any kind of torture that I haven't suffered,
Because you are nothing. Nothing but a spiteful, insecure, unlovable little girl. Don't forget. I've seen you. The real you. Pool of blood you.
Ooh, shit.
How about your precious humanity back? All of it. I'm not the thing inside your head you have to fear, Damon.
Oh, shit!
You'll be consumed with...
One forgives you for this.
Wait!
Live with that.
The thing inside your head you have to fear, Damon. You are.
So she just really overridden his settings and all of that and was like, fine, you want your humanity back? Boom. I mean, that's one way of, I guess, fully getting Damon on shtick again. So yeah. But I mean, I was gonna comment before she did cry that she looked like she was actually gutted in terms of in terms of what Damon had to say to her, as if she was about to, and lo and behold, she did cry. So yeah, and I think that was completely genuine. So, especially with the way that she got back at Damon in terms of you want your humanity to switch back on? Boom. Enjoy it. Struggle. Because that's it, though. Her words, I'm not the thing you have to... Like, you are. You know, with your... what you've done, having to come to terms with that. All that jazz. Enzo as well? Is he going to take... You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I absolutely wouldn't be opposed to it. I know we had this whole malarkey, I think it was with Lily and whatnot. Yeah. But I wouldn't be opposed to it with Enzo. Especially if it means that Enzo doesn't have to suffer the dreaded immortality crux when it comes to being in love and whatnot. So, the episode was the simple intimacy of the near touch. I know, like, obviously with this episode being a nice callback to that episode, whoever was running the event was, I forgot, it might have been Carol, because, you know, the Lockwoods were still thriving and aliving back then. And, you know, she was, you know, one of the big figures, wasn't she, in terms of running this joint. So, yeah. Yeah. That was really fun. That was really fun. Of course, that episode was not going to be as like, I guess with this being a little bit of a sequel episode to that first that season 1 episode, wasn't going to be as great as that, especially because there were so many moments to take from that in terms of like the first seeds being planted with Damon and Elena, for example, and we revisited that. But yeah, it was just very, very interesting to see how things came about with, you know, with obviously Stefan being off the rails. How's that going to fare? And revisiting this whole situation of Miss Mystic Falls, I guess, because it was a like I said, for me, it was definitely a moment where the first seeds were planted for me of Delena. And good on Damon. Good on Damon for fighting through that hard battle. But now he's got another battle on his hands. So that's it though. With Sybil, she literally just said, you were fighting so hard to resist me. Well, resist this. Because now it's all about contemplating everything in terms of his humanity and whatnot. So, yeah. Whereas Stefan's just off on the deep end, and yeah. But yeah. Obviously, Caroline and Stefan are going to get back together at some point. But for the time being, you can't exactly blame her for ditching the ring and whatnot, especially because of the fact that she cannot condone this shit. And yeah, especially with the idea that, oh, you had a year's deal in place, but Stefan's like, no, I'll do this as long as I want. And that's not what we agreed upon. And Cade won. Cade was like, you know, I'm a betting man. I bet you will I don't know how, what was it, 3 weeks between episode 8 and episode 9, so it wasn't even a month in terms of, well, I mean, it might have been a month, but it wasn't even close to a quarter of the year of the deal, and Cade already won in terms of his so yeah, but it was just really it was just really great stuff going into this episode, and like I said, revisiting that iconic moment in season 1. But I also really loved, because I do want to talk about Bonnie and Enzo. It was great to see them again. Of course, they were in Paris, so that's why they were absent in the last episode. But I did like that. Oddly enough, I did like the way they handled this whole situation of Bonnie and her being a vampire, and her decision about it, because I did feel like it was such a drastic difference between I know it's been several years, but still, it's such a drastic difference to where she was in season 1 to where she is at in season 8. Of course, she's powerless at the minute, but still, you'd think that Bonnie wouldn't, contemplate being a vampire, so yeah. But it is really great that they did have the conversation, because I mentioned it a couple of episodes ago where they did talk about, I guess to quote the Michelsons, always and forever. But the problem is the dreaded immortality curse, because it's not always cracked out to be when it comes to, I want to live forever and all of that. Do you, though? You have your loved ones dying, and it can crush you. It can really be devastating, because you have to go through death, and it's like, yeah. So the idea that Enzo and Bonnie had that talk about her becoming a vampire, it makes a lot of sense, especially considering the love is palpable. It's there. It's so strong, and I think it's just. It's not selfish whatsoever or anything like that. It's just that you don't want to lose Bonnie, and that's just the love speaking. You can see it. You can see it in his eyes in terms of how pained it is in terms of the topic of losing Bonnie. But again, it's not just the way that, okay, well, they have to have this conversation because it is the elephant in the room, I guess. But it's also the fact that Enzo wasn't, he wasn't, I would say, being overbearing with the topic, or he wasn't forcing her into a decision or anything like that. He is, like, it's just enough. Look, it's there if you want to take it, okay? And at the end of the day, I can't blame him, because it's love. He is speaking on his love. He's not speaking because it would be like he is just speaking on his love because of the fact that he doesn't want to lose Bonnie. He's devastated with the thought. I mean, yeah, it might happen in 60, 70 years, but Enzo's been around a long time, and he knows, it's just the fact of inevitability, and he doesn't want to confront inevitability. But he's not going to force her, and he's going to swallow that bitter pill, but accept it. It's because it's Bonnie's choice at the end of the day, and yeah. So I really like the way that they handled it. But then we have an alternative idea: Enzo taking the cure. We know there was this whole shebang with Damon potentially taking the cure, when it came to wanting to spend forever with Elena, and obviously that didn't come to pass. But now we've got we have this MacGuffin here, and it's something I'm okay with. It's something I am definitely okay with. This way they can have forever. And I feel like with Enzo, he's not really, I don't know. It did save him from death and all of that. But I wouldn't really necessarily say that Enzo holds a tight grip about vampirism over Damon, for example, over Caroline. So yeah, and I think it's something that I can see him doing in terms of taking the cure, because of the fact that I think what stands out so much for him is his love for Bonnie. And that's why it's the curse of immortality. And I can definitely see him wrestling with the idea, but I think he might take I can see him doing that. And I would low-key want it to happen. So, yeah. Yeah, it was a really, I think them two stood out just because I love their dynamic so much. I mean, you got Sybil being a problem, and if you got this hunt for the ball, of course, which is part of the weapon that can kill sirens, so it's, all well and good, especially when you've got Celine being game for this plan and whatnot, so, yeah. But I think those two, especially when you consider the fact that a season ago, I was just in the, position of, okay, this is a little bit weird. This dynamic. It's weird, but we'll see where it goes. And now I just love these two. They have so much great moments. And this episode was no exception. But yeah. But Damon, did really stand on his own 2 feet with this episode. I mean, it did look a bit rocky at the beginning. But yeah, he especially when Sybil was trying to rewire his memories again, especially in regards to, I guess, the first seeds being planted between Delana. Damon was like, nope, not happening. So, and even Sybil was shook of. Yeah. So it's going to be really, really great stuff to see where Damon's going to go next, because, I mean, obviously he's going to wrestle with the guilt, but is this going to... Did Sybil shoot herself in the... No, it's not necessarily her shooting herself in the foot. She's just conceded defeat in terms of having a hold over Damon. But did she just shoot Cade in the foot? Is this going to be instrumental in terms of helping Stefan find his way again? Because, I mean, he needs to find his way again. I would want to say Carrie could, but yeah, I don't think that is going to stand tall. I think because there's this whole idea of that I mentioned about Stefan saving his brother. So what if the roles were reversed and Sybil might have just screwed Cade over inadvertently, because this wasn't a plan. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna screw Cade over. This was just to torment Damon, because she couldn't have her own way. So yeah, but yeah, I really also loved that moment with Caroline helping that girl. In regards to becoming a vampire, especially with her being in the position she was in, all those seasons ago. And of course, it's going to be it is going to be a struggle, and it is just really, really great for Caroline to be there for her, and to speak about the positives. I mean, it can be very, very scary, but there's a lot of positives. There's a lot of perks that do come with this. So I don't think we're going to see her too much. So yeah, but I think it's just more so a moment of growth there, and and another nice callback in terms of, yeah, Carrie was in this position a long time ago, but look where she's at right now. So yeah, and she's thriving. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be also interesting to see what becomes of I guess Matt's family, the Maxwell/Donovan family, because of the fact that, well, we found out that only they can strike the bell to kill the sirens. So again, they are really putting some emphasis on Matt. I mean, it could be his dad that rings the bell. His dad could be the knight in shining armor, but that would be a real fuck you from the writers to Matt, right? So I don't know. It's just it would just be like the sirens have been a real problem, a real pain in the ass. Well, mainly Sybil. So, you know, Matt getting his hero moment would be really, really great. And yeah, I did speak about how Matt has grown this season, in my opinion. So, yeah, but yeah, the problem is if Sybil, well, when Sybil gets out, should I say, if she finds out that that family can ring the bell. I did have I did have death flags for Matt's dad. I think they've just been raised a little bit more. I don't know about Matt. I think Matt will be fine. I think Matt's not going to die. Touch wood. But I don't know about his dad. Especially if the fact that their family can only ring the bell to kill the sirens. It just, for some reason, has me thinking that's just raising the death flags for him further. So, yeah. But yeah. And I'm low-key surprised that Selene is okay with this, but yeah, I mean, again, I for some reason I just absolutely do trust her. So I think she has definitely turned over a new leaf, and yeah, so yeah. But yeah, it was just it was just really, really yeah, it was just really, really great stuff this episode in terms of revisiting history, in terms of Bonnie and Enzo, Caroline, and now we've got Damon on the path to the light, and Stefan continuing his descent. Yeah. What a dickhead, Stefan. What a dickhead. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!